What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about Fear the Walking Dead and do a discussion video about Madison and which character of The Walking Dead is she most like. Spoiler warning if you're not up to date of the show and don't want to ruin anything for you for Fear the Walking Dead, but for those who are up to date, it's just mainly a discussion video about Madison of Fear the Walking Dead and which character she is most like on The Walking Dead. So here we go, guys. So first and foremost, post your comments below. Who do you think Madison is most like on The Walking Dead? Now, Madison is one of the main characters of Fear the Walking Dead, no doubt. Most people think that she is the lead character, but I seem to think Nick is, or at least it's a split between Madison and Nick. Now, as for the character that she's most like on The Walking Dead, I'm going to pick Carol for a couple reasons. Now, do you agree with my pick? Some people think she's like Rick, some people think she's like nobody else, but I'm going to go with Carol. We'll talk about that in a second. But as for the main character of Fear the Walking Dead, I think it's Nick for a couple reasons, but the main one is that the series opened up with him just like Rick Grimes did. And also, Nick and Madison are in the same amount of episodes. And there's a lot of characteristics that show that Nick and Madison kind of co-lead the show. Now, what do you think of Madison? Do you like her as a leader? Do you see her as a leader? To me, I think one of the main problems early on especially is her lack of emotion in her face. She always has that look. And there's just something about it that is annoying or just, I don't know, it's just hard to explain. And also how she talks and her language sometimes is just annoying. And she's definitely come a long way since season 1 to season 3, just like a lot of characters. Carol's the same way. She's a very different character than we saw her in season 1 as of season 7. Now, Madison is a different character. She's probably a hybrid Carol, but she's starting to show tendencies of being more and more badass, which is awesome. And I like the fact that she is taking control of things, but also adapting, just like Carol would, to her surroundings. She is kind of taking the role of leader, but also stepping back and showing that she will follow Troy and she will do that, but also probably when the time is right, become the main leader. Now, Carol's not going to be a leader by any means like Madison is, but Carol definitely is very strong. Carol's not going to lead Alexandria or anything if Rick went away. Madison definitely could run the ranch. So there is little differences between the characters, and it's just a fun discussion. But as of the two, I see more Madison being Carol-esque than Rick. Rick is set in his ways. Carol adapted from being, a beaten down housewife to, a very strong character. And Madison didn't have the same upbringing as Carol or life, but she will do anything for her kids. She cares about her kids. And then if something happens to Alicia or Nick, which I could see Alicia dying more than Nick, that would be kind of a similar story arc as Madison. Madison's had to do some tough decisions and take people out and end their sacrifice just like Carol has. Now, I'm not saying Madison is just like Carol by any means. There's some differences between the two, but I would say that Madison is like a hybrid Rick and Carol, but I'm not going to say that Madison is the gangsta Rick Grimes like Kim Dickens was hopefully joking about when she said it, but I wouldn't say she's anything compared to Rick Grimes. Now let's talk about Carol a little bit. Now, Carol is an awesome character and has blossomed into this badass, struggling character who was turned it around, who's been beaten and broken down her whole life and then turned it around in the zombie apocalypse, and then all the killing has caught up to her, and she's very complex. Madison isn't there yet. Maybe she will be based on her time, but I love this picture right here. Now, Carol was different by any means than Madison. She was being abused by her husband, and Ed was just a terrible character and person, and that has nothing to do with Travis or Madison's first husband. But Carol has had a major story arc, and she was more of like the quiet, shy, don't cause any trouble, don't be any trouble type of character. And then she all of a sudden, boom, she's going to take no crap and do anything. That's what I love about Carol. And maybe Madison will turn into this super badass character leader type of thing, but I don't know if Fear the Walking Dead is ever going to do that. But the biggest strength of Carol is her adaptability. She knows how to hide when she needs to hide, and then step up when she needs to, and step away and then strike when she needs to at the right time. She's very survival-esque in a way, and I see Madison being the same way in the ranch. We'll see. Only time will tell with the character, but that's the one thing I love about Carol. Besides just Melissa McBride's delivery, she's very adaptable, changeable to her surroundings, whether it be Alexandria, the group, the kingdom. She's just an awesome character, and I hope Madison turns into that. I hope Madison is 1/10 of Carol Pelletier on The Walking Dead, because Carol is an awesome character. Do you agree or not? Post your comments below, guys. So let me know what you think. Do you think Madison is more like Rick, more like Carol, or somebody else? Maggie, or a combination or hybrid character connection, like two people, you know, like Rick and Carol. Let me know what you think, guys. I like to know your input. This is a fun discussion. Madison is Madison, Carol is Carol, and Rick is Rick. But it's just fun to talk about and discuss Fear the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead. Hopefully they'll do a crossover. They say no, but I think that would be the best for Fear the Walking Dead to connect with The Walking Dead somehow. So there you go, guys. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, at the PT channel. We post stuff every day. Give us a follow. If you're bored and you want to read a good book, check out Fight For Us series, books 1 and 2. It's on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. Check out the Walking Dead community page on Facebook and the group. We got a group and a page. If you like this channel, you like the group. And if you do like this channel, guys, and this video, hit that subscribe button today. You guys are awesome. We can't do it without you. Join our team, Team PT all the way. Stay in the know by subscribing to the channel. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.